Why electricity prices are rising. In the recent years, the price of electricity has risen at an alarming rate. This trend has caused many people to ask what is causing the increase and how can it be prevented. This article will explore why electricity prices are rising, as well as some solutions to help avoid it in the future. What are the reasons for electricity prices to be going up? There are a variety of reasons why electricity prices have been on the rise in recent years. One of the main reasons is due to the increased demand for electricity. As our economy continues to grow, more and more businesses are popping up and using more electricity. This increase in demand has caused power plants to run more frequently, which in turn raises the price of electricity. Another reason for the rising cost of electricity is the need to upgrade and maintain our aging power grid. Our electrical infrastructure is not getting any younger, and it requires significant investment to keep it running smoothly. As we continue to experience more extreme weather conditions, this maintenance becomes even more important, and expensive. Finally, the price of natural gas, which is used to generate a significant amount of our electricity, has been rising steadily in recent years. This means that it costs power plants more to generate electricity, which gets passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. All of these factors have contributed to higher electricity prices across the country. However, there are some states that have been hit harder than others. For example, California has experienced relatively high electricity prices due to its large population and ever-growing economy. If you're concerned about the rising cost of electricity, there are a number of things you can do to help limit your energy costs. You should start by making sure your appliances are in good working order and getting them serviced regularly if they aren't. This will help ensure that you're getting the most out of your home system. You should also consider updating some of the older pieces of equipment you have around the house with more efficient models. This will help lower how much electricity is used in an average month, and it could save you money over time. Finally, make sure to turn off lights and other electronics when they aren't in use, as this helps reduce how much electricity is being used overall. The following table lists the 10 states with the highest average cost per kilowatt-hour of electricity in 2016. This is a much different list than the states that produce the most electricity, which is why it makes sense to be aware of what your state's cost per kilowatt-hour is. If you live in a state where electricity costs more, consider finding ways to reduce your consumption every month. If you want to know exactly how each state compares, click here to view the full list of states. How are people in poor countries reacting? In many poor countries around the world, people are struggling to cope with rising electricity prices. In some cases, prices have doubled or even tripled in recent years, putting a strain on family budgets. In response, some people are cutting back on their use of electricity, while others are trying to find alternative sources of energy. Solar power is one option that is becoming more popular, as it can be used to generate electricity without incurring high costs. How does this affect the economic situation? The rise in electricity prices has caused many businesses to raise their prices as well, which has led to an overall inflation in the economy. This has been a burden on consumers, as they have to pay more for goods and services. The increases in electricity prices have also put a strain on the budgets of families and individuals, as they have to make choices between paying their bills and buying other necessities. Is there a solution to solve this problem? As electricity prices continue to rise, many people are wondering if there is a solution to this problem. While there is no easy answer, there are some potential solutions that could help to lower electricity prices. One potential solution is for the government to invest in renewable energy sources. This would help to increase the supply of electricity, which could lead to lower prices. Another solution is for the government to provide subsidies or tax breaks for people who use less electricity. This would encourage people to conserve energy, which would also help to lower prices. Of course, these are just potential solutions, and it remains to be seen whether or not they will be effective. In the meantime, we can all try to conserve energy and use less electricity to help offset the rising costs. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.